Survival of the fittest, that's the plan. You better recognize that I'm the man. I see you trying to mess up my plan. I see right through you, I'm just saying. I'm through with my thing, don't really care what you be saying. I'm through with my thing, don't really care what you be me, man, I ain't playing. Don't really care, I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I am overjoyed. I'm all over the screen. Hey, yo, if I could, I was just gonna stand up right now and then see. Damn it, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So I finally found a program that is gonna be that I'll be using for a while up until I found something better. But this for now, like zero latency. I'm all over the screen. Oh my word, I'm so happy. So yeah, welcome to the Average Voice. Welcome to Average Voice with your boy KJ. It's your boy KJ, man. Um, not my other name. There's no other name, man. Oh, I'm just KJ out here. Please, I'm just KJ. So yes, guys, welcome to the Average Voice. I'm the average guy. So it's time for that averageness of the day. So guys, yo, you don't know how happy I am. You don't know how happy I am to be all over the screen. So I'm starting to look normal. The channel is gonna start to look normal. All right. So I don't know what else I'm gonna add. I'll see as time goes by what I'm gonna add and whatnot. But I'm just excited that I'm all over the place. Boom, 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 boom. Sound effects. Sound effects. I have to add sound effects as well. I have to add those up in here somewhere. Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a great week. I'm having a good week, you know. I don't know why. I'm just having a good week, man. I feel good. I worked out, I have my own like bench press. If you guys follow me on you what's that, Facebook. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you would have seen that I bought myself a bench press thing. So yeah, I'm out here pumping my chest and I'm working on these arms. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, my wife is feeding me, by the way. Most of you that know me, you guys know me as a scrawny, skinny guy. Like I've always just been nothing but skinny, and I've always idolized like people that are bigger than me. But during those days, I was a dancer. I had this crew called Nautical. I'll have an episode about it one day, not today. So we had this crew, man. Like I was a break dancer back in the day, you know what I mean? And yeah, my back these days is killing me, but I'm thinking it's because of those days. Maybe it's because of those days. So we had crazy days with those. So yeah, man. I don't know if you guys know where I'm from exactly, so I'm just gonna quickly briefly tell you where I'm from. Margate Extension 3, right? So when we moved from Port Elizabeth, we lived in where's this, Port Edward, KZN. We lived in Port Edward for like a year, that 2005. And in 2006 we moved to Margate Extension 3. And yeah, now we live in a place called Uvongo, humble place, a very humble place called Uvongo. Yeah, that's where my parents are actually, not where you live. Me, I'm out here in the outskirts of the Western Cape. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I'm from Extension 3. So shout out to everyone in Margate, man. Shout out to Assis Lopes, whoever lives there, all the niggas, but a tear down, and anyone connected to that street. Literally, that's Margate. Niggas from an airport, people from where? Airport, Roosevelt. Shout out to you guys at Roosevelt. Um, Shout out to you guys at Park. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Uh, nowhere else, man. Just those are the main part. Oh, a one stop. Shout out to the I got a mate there. What's his name? What's his name now? Mario. Yeah, Mario. So him and his family, papaya. What you call this place now? God damn, what's going on with me today? I'm just like, ouch, forgetting everything. You know what I mean? By the way, I am unscripted. By the way, guys, I am not a journalist. I am not a presenter. I'm just out here having fun with a mic. I'm just me, man, just me. And yeah, bro. So it's Heritage Month. I think uh, Heritage Month on the 24th, on the 24th of September. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, look, and every guy knows this, so you guys should know. So on the 24th, now look, there's no gig guide. I'm just saying that's what's happening in South Africa in general. So on the 24th, we got Heritage Day. So that day, guys, you must put on your heritage stuff, man, whatever you guys are out there. Me personally, I'm Ampondo. I'm not Mxhosa, I'm not Mzulu. Mpondo mise. So that's me. That's me. Mpondo. Some of you guys have never heard of it. So if you want our history, just go to Google and just Google Mpondo. Yeah, they'll tell you where we are. They'll tell you where we are, Baba. Bizana, Sigisiki, Mount Frey, not Gokstead, Mount Alif. You'll get us there. Flagstaff, we're there. Lusigisigi, we're there. Potts and Johns, we're there, Baba. That's where we are. I'm on Pond. The I think Shomla Dandala. Shomla Dandala who is umxesibe. That's who I am. Dilixesibe now. So he's part of our clan. He's part of our clan. The bigger, broader clan. Yeah, so that's who I am. Snama. I'm just trying to get my heritage on. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to have a heritage day episode. Yeah, guys, Monday. That's it. Done and dusted. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna write it down. So yes, I'm gonna do that for Monday. Yeah, doing it definitely. So guys, today, oh man, what did I do? I woke up, hit the books. I'm writing in a couple of days, sometime next week. Don't want to say too much because you guys are gonna be like, hey, dude, so Watula Manji. Just in case I fail, I'm not gonna tell you the date. But sometime next week, I'm writing my exam, man. It's crazy. So I hit the books. I hit the books. I hit the gym, my private gym, bench pressed, did some arm curls, and took a shower, listened to some music, hit the book some more. And yeah, I decided, look, man, let me talk to my people, man. Let me talk to my people. So yeah, here I am. And look, I want to talk about the elephant that's in the room, bro. The elephant that is in the room. Elephant that is in the room. By the way, I'm gonna tell you this. My views, my average views, okay? Opinions, views, opinion, mine. I'm not captured. It's only Mao that has captured me by giving me the mic. Not this one, but the other one I showed you guys on the previous one. So that's the only capturer that I got. Plus, I don't, we very close, but we also have different views on all things. So that's what makes it very cool together. So yeah. So guys, the elephant that is in the room is that next year, 2024, something big is happening to our lives in South Africa. So you guys know where I'm going with this, right? All right, we're voting again. we are voting again in 2024. Um, so as you'll know, Black people started voting in 1994 in South Africa, and the ANC was the new government of the day, right? So saying that, so the I was born in 1990, so obviously 94. I have know nothing. I'm like I have no clue if I'm a boy or a girl. 1990. Only came across politics like being aware of like what politics is when I was like I think 15 really. No, I learned no, it's there's a difference about learning about people in politics and actually knowing politics. So we had you guys call it now human social science, human sciences, whatever. But back then we call it HSS. Some then we called it history. So I studied history. I'm a history student, history accounting. One of those students you guys didn't take seriously back in the day. Yeah, I was in that class. I was not in the physics class. Nah, that wasn't me. I don't know. I should have been there. I just I'm a free spirited guy, man. I don't know. But yeah, we did his I'm a history student. So only 2005, that's when I started knowing about politics. All right. I'm not deep in it, I'm not deep in it. I just know enough to get around, you know what I mean? So the ANC has been our leader since 1994. All right. We've seen presidents come and go, and you can have your own favorite one, that's fine. You can hate all of them, that's fine, but you know current president, look, I respect this dude, right? I respect this dude. This dude came when it was just after the Guptas had done some charades. They were just, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. They walked into our house, ate our food, got in our driveways and drove our cars. So this guy, Cyril Ramaphosa, came through during that time, and then he took over from our most respected dad, Jacob Zuma, you know. So he comes in like in turmoil. Like there's like turmoil in South Africa, right? He comes in and he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna arrest everybody. I'm just gonna like reshuffle stuff. By the way, the previous president, Dr. Jacob Zuma was this guy would just wake up and like if you look at him the wrong way, or even if you cough, it looks at you like, hey, you know what? Get out. You are fired. Bro, like every day we had a new minister back in the day. New minister, bro. Then Cyril came, reshuffled everything, and people were happy at first. Some people were not happy because they knew like this guy is a businessman. So you can't really have a president who's a businessman, right? So that's most people's fears. Abanye were like, yeah, he's good, man, as long as Enge Kuzuma, whatever. So here we are again. We still got our current president Cyril Ramaphosa in the ANC, right? And the ANC, look, man, they've done good. Like that's why I'm saying I got respect for this guy. So he was the chair um of the what you call this, where all the African countries come together and cheat and chill and talk about other and what they're going through, and then they assist each other. So he was a chairperson of that thing, and there was this brick thing now. He's also there, you know what I mean? He was a spokesperson in France not too long ago, and man, he like what he said there, it hit home. Like, yo, we are not beggars, bro. Remember that Africans are not beggars. We got all the gold. We got all. You guys are charging from us. And then I don't want to talk about the northern countries because I'm like literally going on a tangent now. Boom. So 2024, we're voting again. We're voting again. I got two questions here in my head. One of them is like, do we need to vote? Do we really need to vote? The second question is, do we really need politics in our lives? Do we really? Do we? Have we ever thought of that? Do we really need politics anymore? But anyway, guys, that's what I want to talk about today. Do we need politics, or should we just do our own thing? Because we've been doing our own thing for many years, just doing our own thing, and things has been fine. All right. But let's get this. It's disclaimer. Okay, I think I already put a disclaimer on there. Just my view, man. Just my view. Okay. So we got a couple of opposition parties, right? That we have to choose from if we don't want the ANC. You got your EFF, you got the DA, COPE, IFP, you got what you got? IFP, Action SA, you got Build Africa, Musi My Money. Guys, I'll stop right there. I don't know any other ones. I'm not really interested. But there's amp amount of parties in South Africa, right? But my thing is, most of these parties are breakaway parties. Most of them are breakaway parties, either from ANC or the DA. So basically, for me, I don't think it matters who we vote for anymore, because they coming from either the ANC or the DA. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Do we need to vote? Do we need to vote? Will there be any difference if we do vote? Right? So all these parties that are here, they're literally just from the other parties, And now there's something called the coalition party, which is not new, by the way. It's not new. They're trying to get a couple of parties together to dethrone the ANC. Nothing is wrong with dethroning the ANC, because we've had the ANC for a while. It's not okay. I'll stop right there. But anyway, we've had the ANC. So these guys, they're trying to dethrone the ANC, right? So meaning they'll get their numbers up, and during the voting, they take those little parties get their votes together. And yeah, if they have more votes than the ruling party, which is the ANC, then out of all these parties that came together, the biggest party there is gonna be the leading party. So that's what they're saying with them. Last time I checked, there were seven. Last time I checked, there were seven parties. I'm not gonna mention whatever, but the biggest party there, if should those numbers come together and then they happen to be more than of the ANC, the biggest party in that group is gonna be the leading party. There's that. And then we got the Red Berets, man. The Red Berets. We got the Red Berets as well. They're out here as well, man. They fastly growing, the Red Berets. So I must it's EFF, guys. It's EFF. So EFF, I call them the Red Berets. Everyone calls them that. I remember at one point they were calling him the Red Ants, but why? Why are you out here doing all these things? So we got that's what's happening. All right, that's what's happening. So all these other parties, they literally either coming from the DA or the ANC. Boom boom. All right. And shame, they're growing, which is good. And I like what everyone is saying, but is it realistic? Are they gonna be able to do it? Are they ever gonna, because it's one thing saying something, and it's totally different when it's time to execute. It's very hard, because you'll be executing something that is good for the country, but then boom, you're like, hey, Baba, who says we want car meters? There's hungry children over there, and you focus on the hungry children, and like, hey, Baba, why are you focusing on the kids? There's grown people out there, pensioners. bro, there's a lot to look at, and then there's load shedding, and there's that. People, yo, I know I heard a lot of people saying that they whoever promises to keep the lights on, that's who they're voting for, right? Literally, that's where we are. That's where we are as a country, because like there's no real struggle. There's no real struggle. Like back in 1994, there was oppression, there was apartheid. You know, people in the Western Cape were getting kicked, like what evicted from their homes. They were evicted from their homes. You know, it was bad, man. It was bad. And the dumb bus, people didn't like that. We saw marches, we saw massacres. You know, June 16 happened. You know, because of that. Now it's like, yes, we're free, right? We're free. What we want is jobs, right? We it's not easy. I'm unemployed as well. I know it. I know. I've been looking. All right, I've been looking. So it's not easy. So, but it's, guys, if you want to make an informed decision, literally, we got YouTube. They got their own pages on Facebook. Visit each party and listen to what they're saying, and listen to the debates that they have to make your informed decision. All right. If you want to vote, I don't know if we should. I don't know. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm not saying we should. Okay. Boom. That's my first question. Should we vote? Right. Because we basically we'll be voting for the same party, irrespective of who we vote for. Irrespective of who we vote for. Second one is, do we need politics? Do we need it? Do we need it? Do we need politics? Okay. It's the same as asking, do we need to vote, right? Do we need politics? Let's set that aside. Like, are we as a country, as a peoples, are we ready? Are we mature enough for the new change? Are we really ready for that, bros? Like, I think about this thing, man. I'm like, it's scary, right? Because the whole time with me, my entire life, I'm 33 years old, all I've known was the ANC, you know, and everyone else is like, we hated the ANC, right? My entire life, right? So obviously, I've just been voting for the ANC, you know, I've been blindly just voting. So now I feel differently. I feel differently. Mind you, I'm not saying I won't, I'm not saying I will, but I'm just saying I see things differently. I see things differently now. So I've only known the NZ, and then everything has just been normal. People were eating, some people are not eating, you know, tenders. We saw economic freedom for black people. But then now there's no real economic freedom. You just have money in your pockets, right? Some are crying for land that they want back. Some really want reconciliation, like proper reconciliation. And you know, everything always boils down to racism. To racism. It's always that war against white and black, at the end of the day. Because what I'm noticing is that that's where it's going. That's where it's going. Um, South Africa is literally low key. It's like low key, you know, still in the apartheid days, low key. You know, they like, you see things, you'll be like, oh wait, hey, this looks familiar. So we still low key. And what I've noticed is that when we vote, it's either black or white, right? And we have the coloreds, we have the Indians as well, and soon we're gonna have Chinese, like literally they're here as well. Soon we're gonna have those. So, but at the moment, just us, the Indians, black, white, and colored. So those are the main racial groups that are here in South Africa. And look, my opinion, I don't think we mature enough as a country as of yet, because racism is still very much alive. It's not condoned. but it's very much alive. It doesn't matter where you go, but you see there, like if a white person goes to the townships, people look at that person differently, like, hey, ufunani lo? What do you want here? Right? Same as us when we go to white um white areas, man. Like you move into a white area, first of all, sometimes you can't even get a place to stay because of your skin tone. Sometimes, I'm not saying everywhere it's like that, but I've seen some documentaries where some real estates are like literally not giving bonds or to any other race except a certain race. I'm not saying white race or black race or colored, like literally they're not going to give you a place to stay because of what you are, right? So we're not mature enough, because I feel like whoever takes from the current um 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 the current government is going to push other more, it's going to be like literally more of black people, or it's going to be more of white people running things. I feel like at the moment we have the perfect blend, right? Wherever you go. But it is what it is, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something that's triggering me. But hey, bro, it's a great country. By the way, the Springboks are doing good. If you guys are not following them, those guys are they they don't play, bro. They don't play. Yeah, but like those are my views on this episode. Hey man, I'm glad though that I'm all over the screen, man. I'm all over the screen. So that was the elephant in the room. I felt like I need to get that out of the way in this episode. So wow, guys, spread the word, man. Spread the word. Just tell him, like, KJ is out there and he's just talking nonstop. We don't know what about, but this guy is going on. Wow. So subscribe, bruh. Subscribe, please. Leave comments there. I'll read them because I got time. I'll read them. And like, if you want me to discuss something on there, I'll think about it. Might not, but I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it. So I enjoy talking. I enjoy interacting with people. So if you guys really want something like me, you want me to say something or an opinion on it, yeah, you can hit me up. You can hit me up. I'll probably tell you, look, man, I don't want to talk about that. Who wants to talk about that? Right? So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, man. So yeah, the next episode, definitely I'm gonna do something short for Heritage Day. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Heritage Day. Hey man, it's been a pleasure being with you guys. I hope I was clear. I hope I was sound again. And yo, man, I'm just happy, man. It's a good life. It's a good life. Yes, that was me, KJ, your boy. No more your boyfriend, because I was taken. So I used to be people's boyfriends, multiple people, by the way. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the flip side, man. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Just enjoy, man. I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, but like after you watch this thing, just enjoy the rest of whatever you're doing, your evening, morning, whatever, man. Whatever. Just enjoy. Much love, man. It's your boy KJ, and I am out of here.
To me, man, I ain't bad. Don't really care, I'm just saying.